What if I told you that a simple 30-second morning habit could restore your sexual performance to levels you haven't experienced in decades? A recent study involving over 6,000 men over 60 revealed that those who performed this specific morning ritual showed a 43% improvement in erectile function within just 2 weeks. The most shocking part? It costs nothing and requires no supplements or equipment. Hello, my name is Dr. Julia Merrick. For more than 11 years, I've been helping men over 60 recover their confidence, their intimate health, and the pleasure of living fully. The habit I'm about to reveal is so simple that most men dismiss it as too basic to be effective. Yet the science behind it is so powerful that it can literally rewire your body's sexual response within days. I'm talking about cold water exposure on your genital area for exactly 30 seconds every morning. Yes, it's that simple. But the physiological changes it creates are nothing short of remarkable. When you expose your genital area to cold water, several critical things happen simultaneously. First, your blood vessels constrict rapidly, then dilate dramatically as your body responds to the temperature change. This creates what we call vascular exercise, essentially a workout for the very blood vessels that control your erections. Second, cold exposure triggers a massive release of norepinephrine, a hormone that not only increases alertness and energy, but also enhances blood flow to your sexual organs. This effect can last for hours, giving you sustained improvement in erectile function throughout the day. Third, this simple habit activates your sympathetic nervous system in a controlled way, improving your body's stress response and enhancing your overall sexual resilience. But here's what makes this habit especially powerful for men over 60. It works immediately. While most treatments take weeks or months to show results, men report noticeable improvements in morning erections within just 3 to 5 days of starting this practice. The key is consistency and proper technique, which I'll explain in detail in the coming chapters. You might be wondering how something so simple can be more effective than expensive treatments and supplements. The answer lies in addressing the root cause of sexual decline, rather than just treating symptoms. Most supplements work by temporarily increasing blood flow or hormone levels. While this can provide short-term benefits, it doesn't address the underlying vascular and neurological changes that occur with aging. Cold water exposure, on the other hand, actually trains your body to function better naturally. Here's why this works so effectively. As we age, our blood vessels become less responsive to the signals that create erections. Cold exposure acts like physical therapy for these vessels, improving their flexibility and responsiveness over time. Unlike medications that can have side effects or lose effectiveness over time, cold water exposure actually becomes more beneficial the longer you practice it. Your body develops what we call cold adaptation, which enhances circulation, hormone production, and nervous system function. Additionally, this habit costs nothing and requires no prescription, no doctor visits, and no ongoing expenses. It's a natural solution that works with your body's existing systems rather than against them. But perhaps most importantly, cold water exposure addresses multiple aspects of sexual health simultaneously. While a pill might improve blood flow, this habit improves blood flow, hormone balance, stress response, and overall vitality all at once. The research is clear. Men who practice cold exposure show improvements not just in sexual function, but in energy levels, mood, and overall quality of life. It's a comprehensive solution disguised as a simple morning ritual. What I'm about to share with you represents cutting-edge research that most doctors aren't even aware of yet. The timing of cold exposure has everything to do with your body's natural hormone cycles, and getting this right can multiply your results dramatically. Your testosterone production follows a predictable pattern, with levels typically highest in the early morning hours. This is why many men experience stronger erections when they wake up. However, after age 60, this natural peak becomes less pronounced. Cold water exposure in the morning acts as a catalyst for this natural testosterone surge. The shock of cold temperature triggers your adrenal glands to release hormones that support testosterone production, essentially amplifying your body's natural peak. But here's the part that will shock you. The temperature change also activates brown fat tissue, which produces heat by burning calories. This process not only boosts metabolism, but also enhances circulation to your sexual organs for hours afterward. Recent studies show that men who practice morning cold exposure have testosterone levels that are 15 to 20% higher than those who don't, even when controlling for age, weight, and overall health. The neurological effects are equally impressive. Cold exposure activates the vagus nerve, which improves communication between your brain and reproductive organs. This enhanced neural connection translates directly into better erectile function and increased sensitivity. The key is understanding that this isn't just about the physical sensation of cold water. It's about triggering a complex cascade of hormonal and neurological responses that optimize your sexual function for the entire day. Now let me give you the exact step-by-step method to perform this habit correctly. Getting the technique right is crucial for achieving maximum results safely and effectively. Step 1. Start with lukewarm water for the first 3 days. This allows your body to adapt gradually and prevents shock to your system. Spend 30 seconds applying lukewarm water to your genital area using a washcloth or your hands. Step 2. On day 4, begin introducing cooler water. The temperature should be noticeably cool but not painfully cold. Continue for 30 seconds, focusing on steady, controlled breathing throughout the process. Step 3. By day 7, you should be using genuinely cold water. Not ice cold, but cold enough to create a noticeable shock response. This is when you'll begin to experience the full benefits of the practice. Step 4. Always finish with a brief warm water rinse. This helps your blood vessels dilate and promotes the beneficial circulation effects we discussed earlier. Step 5. Pay attention to your breathing throughout the process. Deep, controlled breathing helps your body adapt to the cold and maximizes the hormonal benefits. The timing is crucial. Perform this ritual within 30 minutes of waking, ideally before breakfast or coffee. This aligns with your body's natural hormone cycles and maximizes the testosterone-boosting effects. Most men notice improvements in morning erections within the first week, with more significant changes in overall sexual function appearing in the second and third weeks of consistent practice. Despite its simplicity, there are 3 critical mistakes that can completely block the effectiveness of this morning ritual. Avoiding these errors can mean the difference between dramatic results and no results at all. Mistake number 1. Using water that's too cold too quickly. Many men think that colder is always better, but shocking your system with ice-cold water can actually trigger a stress response that works against sexual function. The key is gradual adaptation over several days. Mistake number 2. Incorrect timing. Some men try to do this habit in the evening or at random times throughout the day. This completely misses the opportunity to enhance your natural morning testosterone surge. The morning timing is not optional. It's essential for maximum effectiveness. Mistake number 3. Inconsistent practice. This habit only works when performed daily. Skipping days or doing it sporadically prevents your body from developing the adaptations that create lasting improvements. Even missing 2 or 3 days can significantly reduce your results. But here's a mistake that's even more common: holding your breath during the cold exposure. This creates unnecessary stress and reduces the beneficial effects. Instead, focus on deep, controlled breathing throughout the 30 seconds. Another subtle but important error is rushing through the process. Those 30 seconds need to be deliberate and focused. Use this time to mentally prepare for your day while your body undergoes the beneficial physiological changes. Finally, many men make the mistake of expecting immediate dramatic results. While some improvements occur quickly, the full benefits develop over weeks of consistent practice. Patience and consistency are key to long-term success. Once you've mastered the basic technique, there are advanced methods that can multiply your results and help you maintain peak sexual performance for years to come. Advanced technique number 1. The contrast method. After your 30 seconds of cold water, alternate between cold and warm water for 3 cycles. This creates an even more powerful vascular training effect and can enhance circulation for longer periods. Advanced technique number 2. Combine with breathing exercises. While applying cold water, practice deep diaphragmatic breathing. This enhances the stress response benefits and can improve your overall nervous system function. Advanced technique number 3. Add gentle massage. During the cold water exposure, use gentle circular motions to massage the area. This enhances blood flow and can improve sensitivity over time. Advanced technique number 4. Extend the duration gradually. Once you're comfortable with 30 seconds, you can slowly increase to 45 seconds, then 60 seconds for enhanced benefits. Never exceed 90 seconds, as this can become counterproductive. Advanced technique number 5. Incorporate visualization. Use the 30 seconds of cold exposure to mentally rehearse successful, intimate experiences. This creates positive neural pathways that can enhance actual sexual performance. For long-term maintenance, consider seasonal adjustments. In winter, when your body is already exposed to cold, you might need slightly colder water to achieve the same effect. In summer, the contrast between your body temperature and the cold water is naturally greater. The ultimate goal is to make this habit so natural and effortless that it becomes an automatic part of your morning routine. Men who maintain this practice for months or years report sustained improvements in sexual function, energy levels, and overall vitality that far exceed what they achieved with any other single intervention. If this content was useful for you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comment with questions or experiences. And now, don't stop here. Click on the next video that's appearing on your screen and continue learning with me, Dr. Julia Merrick, how to live with more potency, security, and pleasure, even after 60. I'll be waiting for you there.